down here a minute and see if you show up on the video.
Hi.
Well, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Canonsburg UP Church.
That's what they look like.
This is a plethora of people here.
Okay.
And Stephanie, why don't you come join us? Al, off-screen producer Al, stepping out because he doesn't want to be on-screen producer Al. And we've got Stephanie Wooden with us here.
As a surprise.
As a surprise, she had no idea.
No idea.
No, that she was going to be here. But
Look at me, a rose between two thorns.
Look at that.
By the way, it's Wednesday, October the 12th. This is Canonsburg UP Church. Don Coleman, Kenton Klink, Stephanie Wooden. And Stephanie is visiting us today. She's on staff, and she does a lot. So we're going to talk to Stephanie a little bit today.
Why don't you give us you're the only staff member, we had our child care workers who were unable to leave their kids. That's not a good idea. Other than Barb and Nicole, you were the only one who wasn't able to be present with us Sunday, to be up front, to be celebrated, to be prayed over, to be given a little thank you card. So we wanted to take a moment and publicly thank, aka embarrass you in front of.
It goes hand in hand.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
I mean, we do embarrassment real well.
Don't forget, there's probably only one person watching anyway.
Well,
So
right now there is, but
yeah.
We hit 600 and some this week, so
Awesome.
there's going to be 600 little families out there from across the world that's going to see you, Steffi.
Hi, everyone.
What's up? Say hello,
What
world.
do you do?
Well, my job title is Director of Communication and Scheduling. So I'm a communication support for the church. I assist in our social media, our website, bulletin, any communication need that's pretty much coming through me in some form or fashion. So, and the scheduling.
Yeah. One big project that you just helped to mostly finish. I mean, there's always things that. One big project was to get us to have a
consistent internet across the building.
Okay.
Across the campus.
We have a new mesh network.
Okay, and so it's working right now?
It's working right now.
Wait. Okay.
It's been doing great. You can walk across the campus.
Yes. With
Stay
one
on.
password, you can stay on the internet.
What's the password? Oh, it was up on the. It's up on the.
So we have a anybody who can. We have a guest slot in our. So you can get free internet access, Wi-Fi internet as a guest here worshiping.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
You used the word free.
You don't charge. You're not charged for it.
Well, I have. Where do you get charged for internet?
Maybe nowhere anymore. I
mean, I.
But it's not. It's open. It's available.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But I've never experienced being charged for internet.
That's because someone else pays your cell phone bill.
Well, we have unlimited data.
Exactly. Not everybody does.
Oh,
a lot of people do, but not everybody does. And
Okay.
so we have that now available. Nice signs put up.
Yes. Yeah. We are encouraging people to take advantage of it. We're here.
Yeah.
It's a great way to access the bulletin digitally, and you don't have to use your data. So
Yeah.
you can check your Steelers score if you like.
Oh, I see. Data conscious people.
Check the Steelers. This Steelers game isn't going to be on during the worship service, unless they're playing in England. If they happen to cross the pond, then there would be a game. They don't know on the schedule this year
Not this
in
year,
England. No.
They're 7 hours ahead of us in
Something
England?
like that.
Yeah.
Something like, depending upon where. I think they have more than one time zone, but I could be wrong.
Oh.
I've not crossed the pond, so I don't know. You've not?
No,
No.
never crossed
No, no,
Off-screen producer Al, have you ever been to England before?
Or Europe.
Is it more than one time zone across England, or is it one time zone? I don't know. You don't know? Okay.
That was our executive producer, Al, with the answer, I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
But he's looking it up.
I think it's more than one because Greenwich is in England and there's a time zone line. that
Yes.
goes through Greenwich, so I'm thinking there's maybe 2 time zones.
okay, so
Speaking of which, do you know what GMT stands for?
Greenwich Mean Time.
Greenwich
Mean time. Because
Okay.
anybody who's in that time zone is kind of angry.
They're pretty mean.
Yes.
They're
Yes, that's
napsty.
Not the definition
Napsty.
of mean that they're looking for. Stephanie, what more
Sorry.
than just your job, you have a life outside of these four walls?
I do, yes. I'm married. My husband Josh and I have 2 young kids. One's in 1st grade, so we're very busy with that. And we've got a 2-year-old, so we're very busy with that as well.
What about your dog?
And my dog Sophie.
Yeah.
Of course, my dog Sophie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time zone in the United Kingdom.
And then,
Official ruling.
and we fall back in 2 weeks, don't we? Well, 1 week, week and a half.
Is that what it is?
Next
You sure?
weekend. I'm pretty sure.
I have no idea.
I could be wrong.
That's my favorite one.
We're gonna change the
Me
worship.
too.
We're gonna change worship times again.
No.
That was a great video. If you didn't see it, I think we've got it posted, whatever. You know, it was a very funny video about someone being very angry that they changed the worship times, only to find out the reason is because the time changed, and that's why they didn't.
I saw that video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we showed it last year. It was funny.
Yeah.
We can link to it.
Yeah,
after the
yeah,
video.
very
Yeah.
good. So yeah, social media stuff, in worship, outside. The digital sign, you are the one who puts those amazing not videos. they're kind of videos because they change. Yeah, yeah.
Is it on today?
It's on.
Working.
Is it-
Every once in a
Well, did you
while
see it
there's a
yesterday?
power outage. Yeah, was it yesterday or Monday?
Yeah,
I thought it was yesterday.
I think it was yesterday.
Okay.
I flipped the breaker, and 5 seconds later, it was
Came
working.
up on.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a
sure.
great addition to the community. We can plug different community stuff and stuff for our church. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
what's something unique that people don't really know about you?
I am fairly proficient in sign language.
Oh.
I feel
I'm
like
a student of sign language.
I feel like I should have known that. Like that might have come up once before, but in the moment, I am excitedly surprised. I'm
Sign
like, that's
something
cool.
for us, Steffi.
All right, my name is Stephanie. Stephanie.
That's awesome.
How are you?
I'm pretty good, but I can't sign it.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Go ahead. Ask me that again.
How are you? So.
Yeah.
Great.
Stephanie, when you have you signed in worship before?
I have not, but I have been to a church service for individuals who are deaf. And most of their service is in sign.
Yeah.
So.
Have you been in a worship service that signs at the same time?
Yes, I have.
Isn't that cool? I
It's
always
very fascinating.
in my former church in Ohio, they had an individual who was a teacher with that taught sign language, but she would sign a song. So she didn't sing per se, but she would have music going, and then she would sign that music.
Yeah.
It was really cool. It was beautiful. It was a great.
It's a really neat experience.
Well, where you went to the church that was deaf, was it quiet?
No, it
Okay.
was not.
That's my first thing is that it must have been pretty quiet in there.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Cool.
So now I just realized that we have pulled you away from something that might be equally important. One of the things that you manage as well in the office is letting people into our secure facility.
Oh, that could be an issue, huh?
yes.
And I'm thinking that maybe we should let you go
might
back
need to
to
return to
that.
that.
Well, wait,
Yeah.
I think
Well, I was under the guise that it would just be, I need you for just a quick minute.
Of course.
Just a quick minute.
Of course, yeah. I didn't spell it out.
Right.
But how many years have
I
you
would have
worked
come
here?
up.
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't have come.
Stephanie,
If I
how many
had.
years have you worked here?
Since 2008.
2008,
So do the
wow.
math. Is it
14.
12? 14? I don't know.
Wow, that's a long
time.
time.
Mhm.
That is a long
Yep.
time.
Yeah, I've been blessed to be part of this community that long.
You are the third longest tenured staff member.
Right. This guy's number one, right?
Number one.
You'll always be number
Number one on paper, number 7 in your hearts. Then Pam is number 2. I think about 17.
But number 1 in our heart.
There you go. Yes,
Yeah.
number 2.
No, that he said 7. Oh, Pam is number 1 in your heart. He
Yeah.
said that I was 7. I'm always on a list.
And then you are the third
3
most
intern.
tenured. Nice.
And who's the 4th?
Ah,
Yeah, I think
Really?
it's Pastor Don.
Wow.
If we broaden it out,
Yeah.
I think it would still be.
Yeah, I guess so. That's crazy. You know, it's a funny thing because I remember I've been in other places where I saw, changeover and whatnot, and then I would start counting the number of people. I'm like, oh yeah, all the number of people that I have been there longer than they had. I've not done that here. I'm not really concerned about that.
Well, the reason why it bugs me about being number 1 on that list is because for the longest time I was number 4.
Yeah.
I mean, for years and years and years and years and years.
We can do something about that. We'll do something about that. Don't worry.
Oh, right.
All right, we'll let you go, Stephanie. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me.
Please, if you see Stephanie or you want to see her, send her a note, send her some encouragement. She's a tremendous gift to our community, provides so much, especially anything that you are seeing not in person, she has a hand in. There's nothing that she doesn't have a hand in that is coming over the internet. Everything she touches.
And if you want to mess with Stephanie, press the button outside the door there and run.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
You know what?
We'll let you go. We don't want any more Bible study members to be waiting, buzzing the door and stuff. Yeah,
Thank you guys.
So.
We'll see you too.
Bye, Stephanie.
Bye, Stephanie. I knew she wouldn't come if I spelled it out for her, but
She's a lot like you. She wants to know.
she wants to know. We all want to know, right?
Well.
Do you like surprises?
Do I like to practice?
Do you have your hearing aids in today?
Did you say practice?
No, I said, do you like surprises?
Oh, surprises. Well,
No, you
if
don't.
they're
No,
good, if they're good surprises,
Yeah.
I usually bust a surprise though. I've been surprised in years.
Yeah. Oh, I remember when you were surprised. I got you good.
What'd
Got you
do?
good. Yeah.
Oh, when I was
Yeah.
retiring.
Oh, that was good too. No,
That
that
was-
was
yeah.
No, the bigger surprise was when you were sitting there.
With the $1.5 million. Yeah, that surprised me too.
Announced the gift. You could have had flies laying eggs
Oh.
in your open mouth. It was.
I know you. That's why you saved it. You saved it because you were just.
It wasn't just you, but yes. yeah.
But you saved it, so you were hoping I'd hit the floor and be gone.
No, I can take care of that anytime I want to. I mean, that's fine. That's,
What are you going to do, Dawn? What are you going to do?
I know what a pillow is.
What?
So,
What are you going to do, Dawn?
It's just a pillow, and you just hold it there
You
until
better
they
be
stop.
pretty strong because I'm pretty
Until they
hefty
stop
myself.
kicking.
I got my flannel shirt on again.
You have another flannel. Is
Two.
is this flannel? I mean, it's plaid. Is it
You
flannel?
can touch it.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah. I mean, it's not as. I don't even know.
It's not as flannel as flannel. I think there's a little cotton in there.
There you go.
That's why it's not all wrinkled.
Yeah.
Because you wash your flannel shirt, it gets all wrinkled. This one is less flannel than the one last week.
There you go. A little polyester is what. would be
Maybe,
in there.
maybe,
That's-
but I am not going to ever wash that shirt from last week because, I don't wash them anyhow. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'll wear it
I
till.
hope.
No,
I hope somebody will wash it.
no. I'll wear it till it stinks and throw it out. Why not?
We'll have that. We'll leave that conversation to somewhere else. So yeah, we got some special guests coming Sunday. Well, not some, but we have a special guest
I saw.
from a ministry that we support, and that we had a message from earlier in the year, I think. So it'd be really cool. Got a surprise to end the sermon with. It should be neat.
You mentioned that somebody else was going to.
We're gonna have a guest help assist with that. So it'll be even a surprise for me.
What he's going to do?
What's gonna happen?
I'm not surprised. If
we're
it's
gonna-
a surprise to you.
Yep.
You've given them parameters,
was there
right?
something else in the service? Oh, we've got our kids singing.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be great. Wonderful. I have no idea what they're singing. Do you have any idea what they're singing?
Clueless. I'll
Okay.
know on Sunday morning.
There you go. Yeah, so it should be fun.
Well, maybe tonight. She may put that down in front of me tonight.
Okay. All right.
But I'll pick it up real fast.
Oh,
Don't
you
worry.
will?
Don't worry, because
Yep.
that's me.
And yesterday we started having substantive conversations about
Substantive. I like that word. It's right up. It ranks up there with gauche. But go
Advent
ahead.
and Christmas. Advent and
and
Christmas.
Christmas.
It'll be here before we realize it.
Oh, it's a train on the track, man. By the way, I posted a video yesterday.
I didn't see it.
I know you didn't, but it was the coolest thing. This guy had this outside train.
Okay.
It came through a door on the side of his house.
Yep.
And it was on trestle
Yep,
train
yep,
track, the
yep.
whole 9 yards. Cool. I mean, really
Like
cool.
miniature, or he could ride it.
No,
I don't
no,
know
no,
why.
a miniature. A minute, not little, but
My first impression was him riding it. I
no,
don't know
no,
why.
it's
Okay,
on.
yeah.
No. But it comes through this little door on the side of the house, and it had snowed where they lived, and he put a snow mover on the front of the
Snowplow?
train.
Nice.
It was so cool. That thing went right down the track, pushing the snow off. I've been a train man for years. If I had another room in my house, it would be full of trains.
Well, do you have trains?
I had trains as a
You don't anymore.
child.
Because that would be a cool addition to the Christmas tree.
Trains?
Just a little
I'll buy a
train.
train.
Yeah, if you want to
I'll
put
buy a
that.
train. You know, it's a really nice train. Fulton's do.
Yeah.
It rings a bell. It blows
Don
smoke.
Thompson has a whole
Oh, yeah.
whole floor dedicated to trains. Very nice.
It's beautiful. You've
Very
seen
nice.
those, right?
I've seen it. Yep.
Amazing. All the way up on the third floor. I don't know how they'll ever move.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, substantive conversations about Advent and Christmas. We've got some really neat plans that we're working on. It's still early, but
and if you want to be involved in anything music-wise,
Yeah.
anything
Yep.
music-wise, now's the time to contact us or come to choir practice or come to bell choir practice. I say bell choir practice because our executive producer, Al, and his wife are in the bell choir.
yes.
So I'm trying to get him into both choirs, but
Yeah.
Wednesday is their date night.
Oh, okay.
And I
All
wouldn't want them to change that.
No, but they're old enough that they could eat like Italians and go on a date at like 8 or 9.
Well, but
Fine.
no, but the
Oh, what time's the choir sing at?
choir sings from 7:30 to 8:30.
So 9. You can
Yeah,
do
but they
9.
got to find a place that's still serving food at 9 o'clock.
Oh,
That's the problem.
all the high-end joints are still serving food.
You think? Yeah. There you go, Al. No excuse for tonight.
All the high-end joints.
Oh, you don't go high-end joint. Okay.
We have 6 weeks before Advent.
Wow, it's amazing.
Isn't that crazy? 6
Yeah.
weeks for Advent, and then 4 weeks later we have Christmas Eve, which will be 7 and 10 o'clock, and then we'll have a Christmas Day service.
And we are also compiling our Christmas devotional,
Yes.
and based on Christmas.
Hymns. Yeah, Christmas carols. Christmas carols and hymns. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you'd like to participate in that, reach
And you
out
have
to
a favorite.
Stephanie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have a favorite.
Yeah.
And you could write a little
Yeah, something about your favorite
little
Christmas
thing
carol.
about your favorite and why it is. Contact Stephanie.
Yeah, yeah. So
I thought about writing on "Oh Come All You Faithful," but not because of the hymn, because of what I do during the hymn.
that's a cool perspective.
Yeah.
Nobody has any idea what's going on in your head anytime, much less when you're playing "Oh Come All You Faithful."
Well, what are you saying?
Was that too
Dawn?
quick there? I had coffee and a cup of tea this morning, so. I had coffee and a cup of tea this
Oh
morning.
well,
So I
that
might
explains it.
Might be moving a little quicker.
I haven't had anything. There was no lunch again today.
Oh wow.
All I got was a text while I was asleep, but no lunch tomorrow.
I didn't have lunch today either.
I was going to call you.
Yeah, I didn't have time for it
Well,
either. So it's
Yeah. Well, maybe after.
yeah. Got a meeting and then another meeting.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What do you call a meeting?
Anytime. This is a meeting.
So we're in a meeting.
We're in a meeting. Yeah,
I think not.
yeah we're meeting.
If this is my first, what's it called?
Encounter.
No, because of COVID, you had meetings that were.
Oh, online. You mean
Yeah, what's it called? Hurry.
virtual? Is that the
No,
word?
no,
you're-
no, no.
Okay.
You know where you have
Zoom?
the office Zoom.
Zoom meeting.
Zoom meeting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on Zoom. Zoom. I'm on Zoom.
I'll tell you, this is interesting. I found it. Most.
I don't like it.
Yeah, most meetings now that I've been a part of have transitioned back to in person, but rarely has it been only in person. So a lot of meetings now, there might be a Zoom or virtual component.
You know
Somebody can't be there, but now you have this option, and so they're
I don't like
there
that.
for it. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's better than
It's
nothing.
like voting not in the booth. I don't like that either.
Well, if you're traveling when you're voting,
Too bad. If you're
Yeah.
not home, you don't vote. Too bad.
that seems a little silly.
Well, no. It's just the rules. You don't get into the. It's
What
over.
about all those wonderful men and women serving
That's
overseas?
different. That's different. But if you're on vacation and you just chose your vacation and it happened to be election day, oh well.
What if you're working a double shift in the nurses or doctors or something?
You run out and vote.
Yeah, but what
If you don't, you
can't?
don't. It's okay.
Is it okay?
Yeah, because it keeps it all honest.
I think we're going to save that conversation for another time.
Why? I can't
but,
imagine.
I can't imagine
how we could argue about that.
I can't imagine. But yeah. So speaking of things we can't argue about.
No, it's not time yet.
Oh, it's time.
Oh, no, it isn't. I'm not ready.
Well,
I'm not ready.
I know.
I truly don't take your microphone off. I'm telling you, I'll be sitting here talking to the microphone or the place by myself. I have things to talk about.
Okay, we do have to get going quickly though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two things. One is that your sermon series is coming along nicely.
Thank you.
And I spoke up to you yesterday about, we talked first week about Abraham and Sarah and Hagar.
You did. We did.
And
yeah.
then the second week was...
That was the second week, but anyway.
Oh, okay. Who was the first week? Adam and Eve.
Yep.
Adam and, yeah. Then Abraham. Then
And R.
Naomi and Ruth.
Yep.
And I like that one especially. And then this past week you did
2 weeks
Jonathan.
ago. Yeah.
No, this last week you did Jonathan and Saul. And
Jonathan David. Yeah.
Yes. And I found it. The name of the series is.
You skipped. That's why you skipped Moses and Aaron. That's
You're
why.
right. I'm very sorry.
Anyway, but so yeah,
Moses,
this past
I'm
week,
sorry.
Jonathan. And
I'm
David.
sorry, as
Yes.
Moses. Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
It's interesting that those are all places. They're all Old Testament stories.
Yep.
Okay, so they're not talking about Jesus at all yet, but they do believe in God, and God has spoken to them. I mean, spoken to them. When you think about God speaking to you, you think there's a voice from heaven coming down?
I've never heard one.
Well, I mean, what do you think about it? Is it a whisper in your ear? Is it hey Dawn?
No.
What do you think?
You're saying, how does God speak to me?
Well, no. Who knows how God speaks?
How
to
did
you?
God speak to them?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, there was a time in my life where I thought where I thought that was them, this is me. God spoke to them audibly. I'm not sure that's the case. I don't know that. I think that's what we come to think. Oh, God did
spoke
things
to me.
like that then differently than God does things like that now.
And it can't be right.
I don't know if that's the case.
Yeah.
How many people now? How many people, preachers? How many people who feel like God's, thus saith the Lord, will emphatically say, I believe God is saying something. Well, if somebody to write this down, if I was to write about somebody preaching, Jim Smith, Sally, Smith, said God said this to them. Well, how would that sound any different written on a page 300 years later?
Well, you know why? Because we would be less likely to believe it. First of all, we become more cynical.
We would be less likely to believe that they heard an audible voice.
Yes.
But we might believe that someone else did.
Well, yeah.
Okay. I'm saying that I don't know.
It's easy for us to believe that Moses got spoken to by God. Because we put those stories and those people not up on pedestals, but they stick out as. Yeah. But
I don't think that might not be the case.
I don't either.
I don't think that makes it any less. It's meaningful? Not less than.
Oh,
no. God speaks.
Yeah.
But anyway.
He does. We're here.
Yeah. Was that the full answer from what you were asking?
Yeah. I was just one of those things, and the other point I wanted to make is that those people, even though the situations at times were very awkward, chose to stay beside each other and do their walk together.
Yeah.
And
kind of like you and I.
Yeah.
We never disagree about anything.
Never at all.
And yet, here we are.
This is the only time we can stand each other is right now.
As soon as the camera goes off, off. It's, you know.
But I got to tell you, your stuffing balls
Yeah.
were really, they're all gone. I put butter on them, microwaved them. They
All
were
right.
good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I ate them all last
Yeah,
night.
the recipe's pretty
I tried
simple.
to save one.
There's only 2.
Well, there was like 2.5.
There was sausage stuffing as well.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
that's
wasn't
what that
stuffing, it was technically
Sausage.
dressing because it never made it into the bird.
I wasn't sure if it was sausage. I wasn't sure if you used liver.
No.
Okay.
Never used liver.
Well, I just, but they were delicious. They're all gone. Do you want that container back again?
I don't give away something that I'm not okay with not getting back. There's something in the Bible about that.
Well, but it has food in it. I give it, even had my name on top.
Yeah, on a sticky note. But
On
yeah.
a sticky note, yeah.
If you want to give it back, I'll take it back. If you don't want to give it back,
Well, okay.
okay.
I mean, if I throw it away, oh well.
Yeah, I didn't give you like the prime.
No, I saw what kind it was. But my question is this: that if I give it back to you empty, will you fill it up again, and not next Thanksgiving?
Someday.
You know, I eat on a regular basis.
Do you?
I mean, not
So
today.
do I.
Huh?
So do I.
No.
And I cook on a regular basis.
I know
How about
you? I don't cook. No. you know. They know I don't cook by
I
now.
know. Yeah.
No.
So,
And the other thing that I
the other
wanted
thing,
to
one
talk
more thing,
about
yep.
was my friend Brian Krenslak reached out to me and made a request for, and I played it a million times, but one more for Brian, and that was How Great Thou Art.
nice.
Brian runs a little program up here in the Armory.
Brian, if you'd like to come and talk about
Yes.
that, reach out. Let
Yes.
us know. In
I know
fact,
he will
I mean,
watch.
this is kind of crazy, but we love to support other things that are going on, both within and outside of the church.
But
this isn't like this is not a highly rated daytime talk show.
No.
But
No.
if there are things going on in Canonsburg, as we shared before,
Yeah.
that we could encourage and support, let us know. Reach out. We would be happy to.
you know, you're interrupting me.
I am. That's what you're going to say.
Well, I was going to say Brian runs a real nice program.
He does.
And he not only helps kids train for wrestling, he also deals on the spiritual, moral side of.
Imparts values.
Yes, he does. He's a good
I didn't
man
want to
for that.
steal too much of it if Brian was interested in coming out.
Well, he'll have a lot to talk about. It's
So
Brian.
yeah, Brian, reach out.
Yeah. Well, he'll watch it because I
That's what I'm
promised
saying.
him.
Yeah.
I promised him. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Works with JR at the Armory.
That's correct. He does
Yeah.
because I asked if they, and of course they, and so yeah, I put it all together. I did. That's why I'm not ready to make music.
How
yet.
great thou art.
Well, yeah, but I got more than How Great Thou Art.
Do you? So then you're ready.
No, and you know, you filled up my Saturday.
You got a cheat sheet there too.
You
that
filled
your
up
cheat
my
sheet from
Saturday.
last week, or is that new?
No, that's a new one.
You're ready?
Last week's is on the other side.
Okay.
You know, 'cause
I can't even when I'm filming, I can't always read.
Come
I mean,
on.
it's not bad.
You're
everybody's
writing.
got their own penmanship.
who wrote Kenton on the top of those?
I did. It was fine. It was in block capital letters.
Yeah, who did that?
Me.
I didn't know you could write like that. I was shocked. Well, you're very light on the pencil.
I'm writing for other people. When I'm writing for myself, it looks different.
You know what? Brennan does that too.
Yeah.
I was looking over his shoulder on Sunday, and he was on the sermon note side, and he was trying to be a good boy, and he took about 3 notes, and it was like this big.
Yeah, right. Small.
But it was about your sermon. I was going to bust him for writing something bad, but
Yeah.
he didn't. He was a good boy.
Yeah. And right now he's writing SATs.
He's what?
Junior
Oh.
class is doing SAT. I don't know if it's actual or if it's just a practice.
Practice. What
of
grade
it.
is he in?
He's a junior.
Is he a junior?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh my goodness! How's he coming with the driving?
He's doing well. Yep.
I noticed a little scrape on the side of the van.
We got. This is what happens sometimes when you're in a parking lot, right?
Did somebody hit you?
Yeah, we got
Son of a
on the back.
Yeah, I saw it.
Corner.
That might
Yeah, it was
max
like
out.
2 years ago. Yeah. That's all right.
Did you try it?
Yeah, we got a nice gift out of it.
Oh, okay.
So it was an apology gift. It was
Did you get
a quilt.
a quilt?
Yeah.
Oh, did you know the person that hit you?
Yeah, it was
Nice.
a coworker of Bridges. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus.
Oh, no, but
Coworker,
okay.
they felt so bad about it. They got their mom to make us a quilt.
How nice.
I mean, that was
I'm going down there right after we're done.
unnecessary.
I'm saying, okay, where's the quilt girl?
Yeah, the quilt girl doesn't work there because it was the employee's mother.
Oh.
Yeah. So
So who works there?
the employee, the child,
Really?
the child of the quilt maker.
The child of the quilt maker.
That's who works there. Yeah.
But the point being about all those biblical people that I listed,
Nice.
was that they chose to take their walk together. Not that they were thrown together, because they weren't.
We made choices. We all made
They
choices.
made choices,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I mean, and I made a choice 8 years ago. I don't know if it was the right choice yet. We'll see.
I'm in the same boat.
I know.
I made a choice 8.5 years ago.
Well, you made the choice to come here,
Oh no, yeah. But then when I got here,
and then
I was told just be aware.
be aware of what.
You may have to dispose of some.
You know what? I'm indisposable. I didn't say indispensable.
That's
I
true.
said indisposable. Okay.
You like get caught. You get caught in the disposal. And you have to pull it back out again. You're like, oh man.
Do you have a garbage
It won't go
disposal at
into-
home?
Yeah. You gotta be careful what you put in it.
Oh, do you?
So yeah.
Garbage disposals, they're just a mistake. They always break or they clog up the sewer.
Yeah.
I told you about my electric going out this morning,
Yeah.
but I couldn't. I'm so stupid. It took a call. It took a call to an electrician to say, Kenton, press the button on the GFI. What's GFI stand for?
Ground fault indicator? Interrupter. Thank you, Al.
Interrupter.
Interrupter.
I
that's
knew
right.
Al would know.
Yeah.
He knows stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's that kind of guy.
Smart guy.
By the way, we challenged Al to wear his cowboy boots this week, and he did. He's got them on. He just doesn't want to come on camera. You want to just put the boots on camera?
If you rewind it to the very beginning, he was on camera
He was,
for a
just for a
moment.
second.
You can zoom in and see his boots.
And then
So,
he ran when he
yeah.
realized.
Speaking of running, no, we need to hear some
Oh
piano.
my goodness gracious! Now the next thing he's going to do, he's going to unplug me, and I'm talking into space. Don't do it, Dawn. Don't. Why? When they get this close, they can see details. Oh no! You notice I'm not moving. What are you going to do if I don't move? Huh? Oh, back away from the microphone. Oh, look. Looks empty there, doesn't it? Looks empty there, doesn't it? Huh? Not going to play itself, is it? Go ahead, Dawn. You go for it. You got it? Very good. You know what chord that is? That's A. That's F. Am I right? I know I'm right. I know I am. I know that stuff. So, Brian Krenslak, wherever you are watching this is for you.
Bye.